Hello friends, welcome to Juicy Gist with Lami. If today is your first time here, you're most definitely welcome. I will appreciate if you press the red subscribe button on the right hand side and turn on the notification bell icon so you'll be the first to be notified every time I upload a new video. Nigerians have asked the government to apologize to Nollywood actress Funke Akindele for allowing a crowd to attend the funeral burial ceremony of the late Chief of Staff, Malam Abba Kyari. If we recall that recently, Funke Akindele and her husband, Abdulrasheed Bello, also known as JJC Skills, were convicted for having birthday party in their home, with over 20 people in attendance and no form of social distancing adopted. Abba Kyari's burial was held with more than 100 people in attendance, which directly disobeys the regulation of curbing the pandemic. Many Nigerians have gone on social media to air their disappointment in government. They said they are the ones who make the laws and they are the ones who break them. Funke Akindele came under fire over birthday party she threw for her husband. The actress later came online to apologize for violating the law of lockdown, but she was still arrested and arraigned before the Ikeja Magistrate Court and was fined with her husband 100,000 naira each and a 14 days community service. She was widely criticized online for the party, which was held at their home, Mimen Estate, and even lost her endorsement deal with Nigeria Center for Disease Control. This was, however, met with different reactions. Some believed that the government should apologize to Funke Akindele, while others felt she doesn't deserve any apologies. When people started pouring out their outrage of the disregard of social distancing at the burial of the late Abba Kyari, the government have come out to say people who took part in the funeral of the late Chief of Staff to President Buhari, Abba Kyari, will be isolated. Mohammed Kawul, the acting secretary of Federal Capital Territory Health Secretariat, said workers at the cemetery had been identified and will be isolated and tested. There was even a video of an unidentified man removing his PPE near the cemetery. Late Kyari died on Friday at a private hospital in Lagos. He became ill after returning from his trip to Germany, where it was believed he had contracted the virus. He was laid to rest at Gudu Cemetery, Abuja. On the other hand, controversial Nigerian investigative journalist Kemi Olunloyo has claimed that the burial rites done for the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari, was an arranged plot. She said Malam Kyari died in Ikoyi and was cremated. Kemi claimed that the corpse that was buried was one Dauda, an inner aide of late Abba Kyari. In her tweet, she wrote, "Nigerians, please stop sending me the same footage of a man removing Hamzat's suit outside a cemetery. I'm a trained investigative journalist. Already told you that Mr. Kyari was flown to Lagos, died in Ikoyi, cremated. No infected body was moved to Abuja. He is from Borno. Correction, he is from Maiduguri side. Dauda, his head, is from Daura. I'm concerned if that was Dauda they buried. He infected most of Daura cluster and was flown back to Abuja for quarantine. We never heard from him again. 11 people he had contact with died of flu symptom." So Madam KO, as she's fondly called, said following all this, her accounts have been blocked and that won't stop her from telling the truth. Also, Kano State Governor Umar Ganuje has sacked the state's Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Muazu Magaji, for celebrating the death of the Chief of Staff to the President, Malam Abba Kyari. The governor relieved Engineer Muazu Magaji of his appointment over his unguarded utterances against the late Malam Abba Kyari. The commissioner took to his Facebook page to celebrate Kyari's death, which he described as freedom for Nigeria. A post he made in Hausa but translated in English as "Win-win, Nigeria is free, and Abba Kyari has died in the pandemic. The death of a martyr. If he's a believer, the person is complete." Muazu Magaji went further in a subsequent post to say, "For the good of Nigerians and Mr. President, the Chief of Staff office should be split. A PPS, that's Principal Private Secretary, and the humble manager of his office as Chief of Staff. It is currently too powerful for a non-elected official." He said Kyari was only a support staffer at the presidential villa and his death should be treated as such. Magaji wrote, "Nigeria is bigger than any individual." While praying for the president's late support staff, ours is to prevent a repeat of his non-accountability domineering era. In institutional democracy, no individual is bigger than the state. Our interest is to get equity and capacity in the highest position of power. It's not personal, and I am not a hypocrite, and I won't pretend. While at a personal level, I pray Allah grants Abba Kyari Jannah. I sincerely believe Nigeria needed a better chief of staff, period. Guys, that's it for Celebrity Gist. Until I come your way next time, make sure you stay safe. Bye-bye.